Hi guys, and welcome back to my kitchen. So today, as the title suggests, I am going to be doing a clean and declutter of my pantry up the back here and my fridge. So my pantry isn't too bad, but being the start of the year, I thought I'd just go through what I have in my pantry and my fridge. And my fridge is quite empty at the moment, so I thought it'd be a great idea at this point in time to just go through it, get rid of all the expired items from both pantry and fridge. And then in my fridge I've got a drawer that I thought I'd like to try and see if that might work to make it a little bit more functional in the fridge. So I also need to clean out the fridge, so just give it a bit of a wipe down on the different levels, particularly in the freezer. For some reason there's a drawer in there that just seems to get disgusting, so I need to give that a clean out as well. So if you want to see how I organize and clean my pantry and fridge, then please keep on watching. Okay, so I just wanted to show you my pantry, what I'm working with. So basically my pantry is not too bad. I'm pretty happy with how it's organized, but I do just want to give it a bit of a tidy up and just go through all the expired items. So like this shelf is really well organized. I feel like I've got all my spices on this Lazy Susan. I've got like a tiered like tray thing in here for like the condiments that I use quite often. I've got a couple of these clear baskets for my keto ingredients. So this is kind of snacky stuff, some more snacky stuff, more kind of baking, cooking stuff. So I've got them kind of close to where other stuff is. But yeah, and then so like this top one, that's kind of got the boys' snacks here, some different baking kind of stuff, more baking up the top. This is kind of alcohol over here, and then some medicine, I guess, being up top. I just prefer it up the top. Down the bottom here's more snacky type stuff, some more condiments, extra stuff. Down the bottom some cordial, extra tomato sauce, cereal, potatoes. Down the bottom is kind of like a dumping ground. I think I need to go through that and just get rid of some stuff. So yeah, that is the pantry. Okay, now this is the fridge. Now we are coming up to a grocery shop, which is why it's quite empty. And I do have to pick up a couple of things that I just noticed. The boys are back to school, back to holiday care, and I just noticed that the yogurt that I had, that my youngest usually has, was actually out of date. So I had to throw all that. So yeah, I want to go through this first and just get rid of all of the expired products, or there's things that we're not going to use. Like there's a couple of things here from Christmas, and so yeah, just want to go through that. And then once I've done that, I've also got the freezer down the bottom here. So this has quite a few trays. So as you can see, this is quite disgusting. I think because the hubby takes these big what are they called, ice block cooler things. Yes, thank you very much, fridge. It does get quite dirty in here. But yeah, there's another tray in here which has got most of my meal prep stuff and just a few stuff for dinner. So yeah, just need to go through that and give it a clean as well. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to go through the pantry and just whip out some of the expired stuff. I might move things around just as I go, but mainly I want to focus on getting rid of expired stuff or things that I don't use. So let's go. I'm going to speed this up so it's going to look super fast, but it actually takes quite a while. I've also got my bin just over to the side here, so if you see me going that way, that's what it is. I'll be checking stuff out. As I'm going, I'm also checking for things that are about to expire. So These croutons here have an expiry date of the 22nd of January 2020. So what I want to do is maybe write down a list of what things I need to use within the next couple of weeks so that I actually use them. So good idea. Or I don't know whether I'll leave them out. I might just leave a list just so that I can put it back in the cupboard and it's not just sitting on the bench making more clutter. So I'm going to go and get just like a notepad just to write down some things that I need to have in the next couple of weeks. Here's my notepad. I'm going to write down Caesar salad. Also, don't forget your spices. Spices do go off, and then when you go to use them, they're just not going to be as effective in your cooking. So make sure you check your spices. I know once I checked them, and oh my god, they were like years out of date. So make sure you check them. Back again, so make sure as you're chucking stuff out, so this paprika is out of date 2019, so as you're chucking stuff out, and as you know that you might use this kind of stuff, so we use it mainly just for deviled sausages, but I know that if the hubby saw that I didn't have any paprika, he'd probably lose his mind. So as you're chucking things out, make sure you're writing it down if you do actually use it. So another tip. Okay, so I got a few things that are left over. We got a gift basket for Christmas, and like these things, shortbread, I don't know, some kind of, I don't know, I think they're a biscuit. So yeah, I might put them in with my biscuits up the top so the boys actually start to eat them. These bread sticks, so just checking the date. Oh, here we go, so April 2020. Pretzels, so I guess they're kind of like pretzels. I might see if the boys might have them in their lunch as like a bit of a snack. And then these ginger biscuits, I just don't feel like that we're going to use these. So I'm going to put these pretzels up here, so that's where the snack stuff is for the boys. These bread sticks or grassinis, so they're like a dipping thing. Probably not going to use them. I might even put these ginger biscuits in with the other biscuits just to see maybe they might use them. If not, they can throw them out. But yeah, I might also put these up the back with the chips so that like if we have a party or something, maybe we can take them with us. So we'll see how we go. Okay, so I found this protein powder. Sorry, I'm cutting my head off. I found this protein powder right at the bottom. I used to use this before I was doing keto. I'm still cutting my head off. Before I was doing keto, but I haven't really used it as much. So what I'm going to do is try and put it up a little bit higher in the cupboard so that I see it and possibly use it more, because this was quite expensive. I think it's like $60 or so, and I'm pretty sure it's about half full. So need to use it before it goes out of date. So I don't know, maybe I make myself like a protein powder with it. I'm not a protein powder, a protein shake using this. I don't know. Maybe I just add it to my coffees in the morning. At the moment I usually use collagen, but I'm almost out of that, so maybe I try this for a little bit again. So yeah, need to use what I have in the cupboard. So I'm going to write that down on my list. So what is that? The protein powder. Okay, let's keep going. Okay guys, now I am onto the fridge. Going to be checking for expired stuff and just kind of a general cleanup, but I won't be cleaning yet. So I'm just going to go through some of the stuff in the fridge and in the freezer. Okay guys, as you can see I had quite a lot of condiments that I had to chuck out. There was a lot that was expired and there was a lot of stuff where like I opened it, used a little bit of it, and then it's been sitting in there for quite a few months. So yeah, I know there's probably going to get some haters of, oh, you shouldn't throw it out, it'll be fine. Yeah, I don't want to test it. Oh look, I have something way up the back here. So I got this dollop, that's fine. Some of my stuff up the back there. Okay, so the main thing was going through these condiments, which is good because I have a tray that I was going to try and put it in. Hopefully it might save some condiments from being thrown out. So I've done a pretty good in the fridge, getting rid of some of those things. So let's go on to the freezer. So the freezer, sorry, I'll zoom you back out. The freezer is not too bad. So all this stuff is all right to keep. I'm not sure about these electrolytes. Expired 2019. Okay, let's get rid of them as well. I'm always looking for space in my freezer. So I don't know why we need ice. Like, it's probably gross. Get rid of that ice. I'm sure I'll get in trouble for that. That's okay. Okay, so majority of this all looks pretty good other than it being disgusting. All of this stuff is all new, so okay. There's nothing much I need to chuck out in here. So that's all good. Okay, so that is me cleaning out all the expired food. I didn't have to clean out, throw out too much stuff from the pantry because that was pretty good. It was mainly the fridge. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to, I probably won't go too much into the pantry, but I do want to just kind of give the shelves a little bit of a clean, particularly where there's like stains, and just give them a bit of a wipe, see if I can clean them up. The main part is going to be the fridge because as I was moving some condiments, like there's stuff at the back there. You saw in the drawer of the freezer, there's gross stuff in there. So just want to give the fridge a bit of a quick clean out now. noticing like items such as like, so here I've got like a little container that I've got some like baking goods and stuff, so like the color and cupcake liners and stuff. I've also got some other stuff at the back there, like what are they called? Oh, cookie cutters and things like that that I think should be in like their own little basket. So I'm actually going to write that down on my little list that I'm making, to maybe get some kind of basket for my baking stuff, just so it's all combined in one, and it's just a little bit more tidier and things aren't just falling out. So that's going on my list now too. Okay guys, so there we go. I've just given the pantry a bit of a clean and just organized slightly. Like I said, it really wasn't that unorganized. I just wanted to mainly clean and get rid of the expired stuff in here. So yeah, pretty happy with how it's looking. So I'm going to move on to the fridge, which I always hate doing the fridge because you don't want to be in there too long, because you don't want things to go hot. So I'm always trying to do this as quick as I can. So let's see how we can go. Okay, so in the fridge I've got this vanilla fresh. So it's supposed to be like a antibacterial, but it's supposed to be safe for food as well. So I'm going to use this one, and it also gives the fridge a really yummy smell. So I'm going to try this. Okay guys, so I've got this, sorry for the bad lighting, I've got this container. It's actually got little wheels at the back here that I thought would be ideal for my condiments, just to like sit it here. Because the condiments go so far back, you don't really know what's in the back. So I thought if I put it in there and it can just roll forward. So I'm going to try this and see how it goes. So I'll obviously put the smaller stuff in the front, taller stuff at the back. And see how that goes. So let's have a go. Okay, I think that looks okay for now. Let's see how we go. with the big guns and use my Dyson to try and get out some of the stuff that's in there. Just because it's wet, it doesn't really come out very easily. So I'm going to see if this works. Okay, so here we are. I am done. I have cleaned it out. I also did the inside doors. I forgot to show you, but yeah, I did give them a clean as well. So so basically I've gone through all of the expired stuff, all the stuff I don't want, and cleaned everything out. I did add these this little plastic storage drawer thing, so it's got some condiments in here, and I'm hoping didn't actually fit these tall dressings in there because it's got like a little bit of a step, so that's for the wheels. So it didn't fit them, but it fit those other things. So I thought that's still pretty good. So it's still kind of keeping these. And then like if you want to get stuff at the back, you can pull it all the way out, grab your thing, and then slide it back in. Of course, like things might fall over, but so I thought that'd be a lot easier. Maybe save on wastage. But yeah, so everything is pretty neat and tidy. I do have to put these in one of these containers. I just left it there. Cleaned out the fruits and stuff. This drawer's nice and clean. Before it had like bits of stuff at the bottom. So nice and clean in the fridge. Now I do need to leave this fridge, I'll leave it alone for a while because it has defrosted quite a bit. Also, as you can see, nice and clean in these drawers. I used a vacuum cleaner to get most of it out and then wiped out the rest. Because it's wet, it's quite hard to kind of get it out. I will also give the fridge a wipe down with the stainless steel wipes that we use. So we just use these ones, stainless steel magic. I just get them from Woolworths. So all the products here I get from Woolworths. Or any generic Coles or anything like that. But yeah, they're just like little wipes. You use them once and then throw them away. So that's the ones that we use. And then for the pantry, I really didn't have to do too much. It was more just going through any expired stuff just for the start of the year and just making sure anything that was about to expire, like these croutons, that I use them soon so that I don't have to throw stuff out. And also just moving stuff, so like this protein powder, like I was saying, I really need to use it before it goes out of date, so I've put it at the front here to try and remind myself to use it. But yeah, and then cleaned out that bottom. I've got a few things here, so I actually don't even know how to use these cooking pots. I have no idea. I don't even know what they are. They're just like a little pot that you kind of cook stuff in. I'm not exactly sure how to use them, so they're going to go there until I figure out what to do. I may just donate them because I'm not sure what to do. But yeah, I am so happy with how clean my cupboard is looking, and especially the fridge, which really needed it. Okay guys, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it's going to motivate you to clean your kitchen out for the start of the year. But yeah, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below. I'll also have one on the screen here somewhere, just a circle that you can press just to make it easier for you. I'll also link a couple of videos if you want to see some more from my channel. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I will see you in the comments. Bye.